Welcome back, Saturday Night Lights community, the family. I know y'all see the title and thumbnail of this video. We got we got a lot to talk about because the college football 26 Dynasty deep dive just dropped about 30 to 45 minutes ago, and it's a lot. It's a lot. If y'all know on this channel, all we do is dynasties and some road to glories here and there. But before we get into this video, y'all make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and leave a like on the video. And by the way, I am still doing a college football 26 giveaway. The winner will be announced next week. So if y'all want to join before I announce the winner, just go ahead and be subscribed to the channel and be following me on Twitter and TikTok, especially Twitter and TikTok. Link will be in the description of the video. First thing I want to talk about is that real coaches will be in the game. They left out two of the coaches that we really wanted, which is Dion and Bill Belichick. I honestly thought Dion was going to be in the game. I wasn't really 100% sure on Bill Belichick because Bill Belichick is not even in Madden games. So the second thing I want to go over is in Dynasty mode, the coach's archetype tree. If y'all don't know, you now have to be a certain level to unlock a certain coach's archetype. So when it comes to recruiting, strategist, or tactician, you have to be a certain level. I kind of have mixed emotions about it because but I do feel like it kind of makes Dynasty, more challenging, and you don't just be able to just unlock or get like recruiter right off the back or tactician or strategist. So I feel like that's a good addition to the game. I feel like, us as Dynasty players, we can definitely benefit from that because it brings more realism to the rebuilds, but, great addition by EA. I want to talk about is that the trophy room is back. Yes, the trophy room is back. I've been wanting this since day one when they dropped college football 25. This is a huge addition. You will now be able to see your progress of your rebuild with a school. You'll be able to see your national championships, your conference championships, and you'll be able to even break it down to every single season what you accomplished. I feel like that is a huge addition for EA. The trophy room is back. I'm hyped for that, and I know y'all are too. When it comes to the transfer portal, yes, EA this year they have revamped the entire transfer portal. There now will be over 2,000 to 3,500 players that will be eligible for the transfer portal. I feel like that is long awaited because if y'all know about college football 25, when you go to the transfer portal, it really doesn't be that many players. It maybe be like 100, 200, and then out of that 100 and 200, you really only can choose from like 30 players. So I feel like that is a huge addition. We needed that because the way the transfer portal is in college football now, it is like a totally different thing than just regular recruiting, and it's all over the place. So I feel like them bringing that to the game just brings more realism, brings more players moving around in college football. I love that for what they've added to the game. One thing I want to talk about is team builder. It wasn't in the trailer. It wasn't in the trailer, but doing kind of my research after the trailer, Team Builder got a huge upgrade. And what I say about Team Builder, I was going to talk about one thing. You now can choose from, I think it's 3 different stadiums or 2 different stadiums and a high school stadium of where you want to put your school or where you want to put, your Team Builder school at. And it will be no school branding on it or anything like that. I think the largest school you can choose up to seats like 60,000 people. I love that from EA. I have been wanting that for so long. I've been wanting that for so long. So now you can choose between about 4 different generic stadiums to choose from with your team build or rebuild. I love that from EA. Thing they have added is the new dynamic dev traits. What that means is that y'all know with every player on this game, they either have normal, impact, star, or even elite dev traits. So throughout your rebuild, your dev traits can actually go up. Not like last year where they just stayed the same throughout the whole rebuild. No, if you have a player that's balling out all season and he was at a star development, his development can go up to even elite. So just to give a comparison, it's just like Madden. If y'all know about Madden franchise, sometimes you'll have weeks throughout the season where you have a challenge of a dev trait where you got to get a certain amount of yards or something like that. That's exactly what this is with college football. It's just not a challenge. It'll just go up during the off season. Next thing I want to get into is recruiting. And I feel like this is the best thing that they've added in this whole entire dynasty is now when you're bringing a player on visit, it matters how far the recruit is from your school. So let's say you have a recruit that's across the country, it's going to cost more hours to bring him on a visit rather than a recruit that's in the same state. I feel like that is a huge plus. That is so realistic. That is so realistic. I love that from EA. Huge positive there. I feel like us as, Dynasty guys, especially when we're doing small school rebuilds, we're definitely gonna take advantage of that. Other miscellaneous things that they have, kind of retooled and brought in is things like wear and tear. Wear and tear, it is now fully customizable. It's not like last year where you just turn it off and on. No, you can also turn it off and on. You also can adjust it. You also can throughout the season change how it affects your players. So I feel like that's a huge plus because me, honestly, I don't really like wear and tear like that. Not the way it was last year, how you can get hit stick 1 minute and your speed go down 20. So I definitely do love that. And I'm definitely going to take advantage of, tuning up that wear and tear. The thing that EA has added is formation subs. That is a huge plus because if y'all watch any of my videos, I sub I sub out my guys in and out. I try to keep my rebuilds as realistic as possible. I feel like that is a huge plus from EA. I love that. And the last thing I want to talk about is cross play. Cross play will be now in Dynasty. So that is a huge plus, especially for guys that want to, you got your group of friends who don't got the same system as you. You can now play cross play. I love that. I kind of figured EA would, if they didn't have it this year, they were gonna add it in this game. I love that though from EA. But that's gonna be the end of this video. Again, if y'all haven't yet, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and do not forget to leave a like on the video. And again, if you want to join the College Football 26 giveaway that I'm doing, subscribe to the channel and be following me on Twitter and TikTok. Link will be in the description. But y'all already know we a community, we a family. Saturday night lights, we out of here. Let's go.